Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Just a quick update here where we currently are since we came down very strongly from that high at 60 cents. Again, I just need to repeat it. The length of that move down is really difficult. Yeah, it's really critical. It is sort of the maximum we should do in this move to the downside. Especially as we're coming from an overshooting wave B. That means it made the wave C even longer. And I mean, if I measure, overall, this wave count suggests that we had, at the moment, it suggests that we had the low in at 40.3 cents here on the 13th of July. We moved up in a wave 1, we came down in an A, we moved up in a B and come down in a C. If I measure the length of the wave A and I add it to the beginning of the wave C, you would actually not have expected a move down below 43.7 cents. That would have been an ideal target, the 1.618 extension. Now we dropped below it. We came pretty much to the 1.786 extension. Not quite, yeah. But I told you that the 42 cent level is sort of the maximum we should do, the absolute maximum. If we drop below 42 cents, we have to basically scrap the bullish scenario. I mean, in theory, we can still come down to that 40.3 cent level, but if you lose the 42 cent level from experience, it is just very, very unlikely that it is still a wave 2. So again, we need to be extremely careful at the moment with ADA. That move down wasn't good, it was a bit too long. But again, as long as we stay above the 42 cents, we can still entertain the idea of a bullish scenario. Is it confirmed in any way? No, of course not. That's why I'm only giving it a 60% probability, and we have to scrap it, well, or at least brush it under the carpet if we drop below 42 cents. So that is the important level. In the previous video then we took a look at this wave count here for the most imminent scenario, and we talked about a possible triangle pattern that's evolving. And in the triangle, we said, okay, in the best case, the low was in here already at 42.3 cents, because it was a lower low than that one, than the wave B. And basically with that fulfilled the requirements for the triangle completion and also the completion of a 5-wave move down afterwards, which could be the low was in. To confirm that, we would, however, need a move above the wave 4 high, which is at 44.8. To be very specific, it's actually 44.9 cents. Exactly to that level we came, but we haven't broken it. We got rejected for now. So if we break above this level, 44.8, 44.9 cents, it might be different from exchange to exchange. Then if we go above that level, then it would indicate for now that we are going higher. That is the very first signal that we get that the low was in here. Yeah. Because in the bullish scenario, we would expect a strong move to the upside. Yeah, and even in a bearish scenario, we would expect a corrective move up. I explained that also in the previous video. So again, in any scenario, we would expect a move to the upside. Because in a corrective move, or in a bearish scenario, we could say this was the wave 1 and we're now moving up in a wave 2. The thing is, because we can count 5 waves as complete to the downside, a move up can happen at any time. But I gave you the key levels for that to watch out for, and that was here this level, which hasn't been broken. If we now get rejected here, it could be two things. It could be that indeed that triangle was finished, and we already came down in a wave 1, and we now move up in a wave 2. And we now come down next in a wave 3 to the downside, which would then become live as soon as we break below the previous swing low at 42.4 cents. If that happens, yeah, we are going to make a new low in the next move down. The other point is it could still be that we are still in triangle. We could still be in a triangle, yeah, and the wave 4 here and the wave 5 down. We don't know that until we go above the 44.9 cent level. And even more confidence, because this is only the first signal, even more confidence we will get if we break above the wave C high, which is here at 45.5 cents. And then we've got the 46.3 cent level. And each of these levels will increase confidence that the low is in. Yeah, and that's how we can play it. Yeah. So, however, not too much confidence at the moment in this chart unless we really break above this level. And anyway, ADA has been hammered down quite strongly. So, starting to think it would be better for the chart to actually make a new low. It would be better just because so far we have to count this higher low compared to the one from the 12th of May as end of the correction. So that was a truncated low. They are never great. Yeah, a truncated low. It's a bit of a flaw in the chart. Ideally, you want a lower low. We always waited for that 30-cent level, which didn't occur. So maybe we'll get it in the end. And we need to keep options open at the moment. We need to understand that in the crypto space at the moment, there's a lot of uncertainty. Generally in the world, there's a lot of uncertainty, and the crypto charts, they just reflect that. There are some charts that give us more confidence, yeah. And if anybody wants more confidence, then watch out for these charts, which I mention regularly. For example, Ethereum, Quantmatic, maybe Ethereum Classic, Optimism. They are sort of charts which have at least completed a decent impulse. ADA hasn't done that yet. Yeah, it hasn't done that yet, and therefore here we are still very much in the beginning and in a space of uncertainty. So all we can do is then make sense of the charts by applying the edit waves and then understand the key levels that will tell us in which scenario we probably are and what the most likely targets are in each scenario. Okay, and that's my update here. So it remains the task for the bulls to break that 44.9 cent level and to leave the low intact here. And if we lose this, obviously at 42.4, I think then we're gonna lose the 42 cent level as well. And if we lose that, I'm pretty certain that we are also going to lose the 40.3 cent level. So this is not yet a breakout. Yeah, it's a good move up, but it's not yet a breakout. Okay, that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.